I'm Robrad78.
And I'm Fidget1185.
And welcome to our Couples Therapy.
Welcome back to Couples Therapy, where we talk about this, that, and the other thing.
And if you're new to the channel, welcome. So, I'm going to start off. Last week we talked about the police and how they pulled someone over right behind me. And so I wanted to do a continuation of that because I went to work the next day because, you know, all the ideas for the podcast to make a good story and have a full round story happened the next day after our recording. You ever notice that? How like Wednesdays or just right after we get done recording, something really cool happens. It's like, now we got to wait a whole week to talk about it. So a lot of my ideas that are in the Discord happen on the next day or right after. But anyways, so last week, if you watched last week's episode, which if you haven't, go check it out, maybe after this episode, or pause here and watch that and come back. Either way, just watch them both. One of us. But I mentioned that the cop early in the morning when I was going to work flashed its lights on right behind me, and I was like, oh crap, he's going to pull me over. I was like, I didn't even do nothing. Well, then he turned and pulled someone else over. Well, found out that somebody that I would work with immediately, like in my immediate area, was the one that got pulled over.
Oops.
And she was telling me about it, and I was like, wait, that was you yesterday? And so I was like, what are the odds, though? They're like the same area, both of us around the same time.
That's funny.
Because we work in a big factory, so like a bunch of people could have been there.
Right. Oh, well, I mean, not funny for her, but...
Yeah, it was just because her headlight was out. So got a warning.
Oh. Nothing exciting.
No, I would rather take that.
True.
If I was her.
Don't they give you, like, a fix-it ticket sometime, or, like, a warning? Or...
Yeah, a warning. It depends on how many times you've been pulled over for it. Usually the first offense, because they can look up.
Like, how many times or whatever.
Yeah. See if you're actually getting it fixed or not. But yeah. Thought that was interesting. Of course, that happened the next day. But right after our podcast, recording in last week, we went outside, and there was dragonflies everywhere.
Yeah. We're not talking, like, one or two. We're talking, like, a big, like...
Almost hundreds.
Swarm, like, flying around in the sky, and...
And I took a video, which I'm supposed to send to her so she can put in the Discord so I can put it at the end of this video. So look for the bonus video, so stay all the way to the end. Don't be skipping now. And watch the rest of that and look at all of the dragonflies.
Yeah, it was really weird. It's like they had their own, like, little flight pattern.
Yeah, they didn't touch anything. They just made sure
they
got close enough.
Not us, not...
You ever been that close to a dragonfly, though? Before this? Let alone a whole herd? Last year it did the same thing. But last year there was actually... I want to say there was even more last year.
I don't remember that.
You were working, but my brother came over. We were playing with... Actually, when we got that football, but the other one from last year, me and my brother were playing with it, and we got stuck in a tree. It was around the same time that we got that my brother was over here. I forget what he was... Oh, he was fixing the... Was that the time? No, it wasn't that. I think he was just over here for a little bit. Might have needed something. But anyways, he was here. And you were still working at DG. But it's weird. They're like here a day and then they're just gone.
Well, not even a day. It was just like...
Well, a couple hours, but like...
Yeah, a few hours, but that...
It's like, where do they all go?
I don't know, but your mom was saying that they were eating, like, the little bugs and stuff.
Good.
So it's like, come back.
We got more for you.
Right.
Speaking of little bugs, we don't have this on here to talk about, but there was a giant spider.
Ugh.
Was that yesterday? Or 2 days ago?
It might have been 2 days ago?
I think it was on Sunday because weren't we going to play Deep Rock Galactic?
I don't know.
For Rock and Stone.
I don't remember, but So from the first garage out here, we have that little breezeway or hallway, and then I see a spider, and it was like this big, and its legs were freaking, oh, it was just gross. And then he walked by, and I'm like, dude, I made him kill it. And like he had on his house shoes,
floppies.
His house shoes,
Flippy floppies.
and he stepped on it, and the spider was like, "Ha, screw you."
Stepped on it twice, by the way, and it said, "Yeah, right."
Well, he did hurt it because like it wasn't scuttling as fast.
The motherfucker was like, "Ow, what the fuck did you do that for?"
And then, he went and got on his work boots, and then I could hear the crunch, and I'm like, "Oh, don't throw up."
I was like, I gotta get something more meaty to stomp on, because like those little SpongeBob slippers that I got, like flip flops, they are like
The slides,
foamy and very slidey.
So he was getting kissed by like memory foam,
basically. And then I could feel him crawling under my foot, like, "Nope, I'm not dying from you." And he was looking at me like, I was like, "Keep an eye on him."
Yeah, telling the one who hates spiders.
I don't like him either. But you could tell every time he moved, she's like, "Oh, moved!"
Well, I
Updated.
was literally doing what you told me to do.
So, at work, we have these little, like, what do you call, like, work instruction books that they update every once in a while. Quality updates them every once in a while. And every time they update them, they make us re-sign on them to acknowledge that we see there's an update and whatnot, and that we're staying current with our work instructions. Well, last week, they decided to update them, and the only thing they updated was they added a little more Spanish to them for people that speak Spanish. And my quality lady's like, because there's just 4 guys in my area, and she didn't think any of us spoke Spanish. And she's like, "For anyone that speaks Spanish, this is just updated, but you guys got to sign it anyways." And I said, "No habla inglés." And she's like, "Oh, you speak Spanish."
Oh, Jesus.
And I'm like, "Yeah, I took 2 years," which I did. And she said, "I took 3, and I don't remember any of it." Well, then she proceeded to tell us that her brother was really good in Spanish, so much that he went down to Mexico to take classes down there and teach down there or whatever.
Like teach him English?
Yeah, or something. And she said he had 4 years of Spanish and went down there, and for some reason she had the nerve to tell us, but the only thing he got when he went down there was STDs. And me and the older guy, and she's an older lady too, but me and the older guy looked at each other and were like, "Did we hear that right?" And so he's like, "I have to ask, what'd you just say?" I was like, she's like looking at me, and I was like as if I didn't hear either. And I said, "I think she said something about STDs." She's like, "Yeah." And then she walks away, and I'm like, don't you think there's some family stuff that you just keep to yourself? Like, just not. Some people think that everybody needs to know. But what do you think? Isn't there just some dirty laundry that you should just keep to yourself?
Yes.
Because that didn't benefit me or him at all. We were like, what in the hell? Like, we looked at each other like,
did that just
weird
happen?
day. And of course that happened the next day after the podcast too.
Of course it did.
I was like, well, I gotta write this down, because you ever get those moments where somebody tells you something and you're like, they could have kept that to themselves and it would have hurt nobody.
Yeah, I have this one customer where, since I start my work shift at 6 a.m., and if I'm on registered 3, she'll come through my line, which is fine. And then she likes to talk to me about stuff, and without getting into too much detail, has told me stuff where it's like, I don't want, nor do I need to know this about you. And it's just like, I get it. Like, well, she has a husband, she has a son, so I don't know if she's necessarily lonely, but it just goes back to what you said of like some people, come on, like use the brain that's in your head. Not everything that comes to your mind needs to come out your mouth and be said. You know, those are thoughts that can be left in your head.
There's plenty of times where like I think of something and I just kind of laugh inside and start to get a smile, but I don't say it out loud, you know?
Right.
It's like, crazy times, you know?
Right.
Somebody goes, hey, what's up? Nothing, you know? Like, or you can make up something on the fly, because I got improv. Be like, just thinking of an old joke. But last week, when I was at work, I've noticed, like, when it gets closer to the weekend, every once in a while, especially around this time, like, people like to go camping and stuff like that. But they bring their truck and trailers to work. Like, they'll have, like, an RV and everything ready. And it takes up, like, half the parking spots. And it's like, I park clear in the back where nobody usually parks. But guess who's parking their trucks and trailers all over there, too? And getting, like, driving all recklessly around there. Them. So it's like, why can't you just wait until you're off work and go back home and then do whatever you gotta do? Because clearly you're not coming back to work for a while after that. You know?
Right. I mean, like, I could see it if it was just them and then, like, going, like, right after work. But it's like, if it's, like, you know, let's say it's a man, so he's got, like, wife, kids, you know, wouldn't you have to go back home to pick them up, or are they driving separately? Or here's the thing.
They're probably driving separately, but at the same time.
But here's the thing. Leave the truck trailer at home, have the wife drive the truck trailer, and then have husband drive other car or something.
Would you drive a truck and trailer? Because most wives, not trying to say it, but most wives don't want to drive truck and trailer.
I mean, I never have.
Right. I just think save it at home, even if you're by yourself, because consider the working people. People that aren't going. Like, they need space, and, like, they don't need to know your business. Like, I feel like that's too braggadocious. To be like, I got plans after work. It's like, good for you. And I wipe my butt on my own. Like, you know, like, we can all talk about our proud achievements.
Really?
All by myself. And
Yes.
sometimes I flush.
Ain't that the truth?
Alright, we're done with those talks again. We're not going back through that again.
Are we done, though?
Do you ever have those people that, like, because you work a place that has a lot of parking. Do you ever just see people that are like, okay, you're taking way too much advantage of our parking spots?
Only in the mornings, but because, like, I'm there at, like, 5 in the morning, like, I'll see a truck, like, a big one, like, towards the back of the parking lot closer to the gas station. Like, you know, we have the spots, they'll be parked this way.
Yep,
but then
that's what they do at my work, too.
But then they leave. I don't know what time.
They stay all day.
Mine or
That's what I'm saying about ours, though.
and then I think some of them are like truckers, and I guess they're only allowed to drive so many hours, because like I've had someone I assumed to be a truck driver ask like if it would be okay if like he stayed like in the parking lot, and I was like, I'm not sure about that, but why don't you go and
Really? Because whenever they ask me those questions, I just act like I own the place. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, sure, you'll be fine.
Well,
I am end all be all, and I say it's okay.
right, but with them, like, that, it doesn't bother me, because it's like, okay, they're only allowed, I don't know if it's like by law or whatever, to drive so many hours.
It's true. But at the same time, whenever I stir shit up, I have a nemesis at work, so I just use his name. So I'll be like, yeah, just if they have a problem with him, tell them, John LaSaint said it was okay. I'm not saying his actual name, obviously. But you know what I mean? Like, so that way, like, going up to him, like, why the hell would you tell this trucker he could park in our...
But no, I get what you're saying though, of like how it's like, really, come on,
Like you just
people.
see a random person and just think, oh, I could just ask anybody if it's okay.
Well,
You
they
know?
see me because I wear the
Right,
the
but
vest.
that doesn't mean you have
I have
pull.
Well, and that's why when people ask me things, like, I'll send them to the service desk because I feel they are, whoever's working up at the service desk is better.
They're of service.
They're better equipped
Equipped.
to answer those kind of questions.
Who would have
And
thought?
let me. Well, in theory, you would hope, but
Right.
anyways, and like, I always ask because I don't want to give someone wrong information.
See, I go the other direction.
And that
I
is
just-
why you would never work in customer service.
I'm like, this asshole thinks I'm the one responsible, so I'm gonna make it my my responsibility. He just gave me authority. They just see me walking in with my safety glasses and badge. They just assume I own the place. Like, sure. As main shareholder of this place, I welcome your whole family. Bring the grills anytime.
Just save me a hot dog.
That's all I ask.
Well, save me two.
I'm just saying, like, as a logical person, obviously maybe they haven't been, or maybe they've been awake for too long and they're not worried about logic, and maybe they think you read the book, because everybody gets a book that they're supposed to follow all these rules.
The handbook?
That thing. Talk to the handbook.
But
And so they just automatically think that trucker rules are applied in there. It's like, oh, let me go back to subsection.
let me go back to section 3, paragraph 7, subsection C, and let me get back to you on that in just a moment.
Right? Like, I don't understand the logic of just picking one random person and be like, oh, you must know everything about this place.
Well, they come through my line, and they don't know that I've only been there.
Oh, they come through I was thinking that
No, like
they see you walking in during the parking lot. Because, like, I didn't even think they were going in. I thought they
No.
were going to bed soon.
No,
I was picturing something completely different. Like, as you were coming in.
oh.
Because that's what you said, as I'm coming in.
No. Anyways, no, like, they'll be buying, like, hot food from the hot case from the deli, which I would assume would be supper, and then...
I'm sure it's okay, because I see a lot of semis parked there. Like, in the back.
Well,
Like, over on that side. Not that gives them any details, but I see it all the time when I'm there, because I used to park around that area, and there was always semis right around me. So I assume they okay it for a certain amount at least.
Right. And I was like, I'm not sure, but they can answer your question up at service desk.
So what's up with the semis that are always like, like on like, why can't I think of words today? Like not intersections.
Interstates?
Like they're heading to the highway. What is that called again? Like you're going from one road, now you're going up to the highway. That little bridge in between. Is that an intersection?
The on-ramp?
On-ramp. That's the word I'm looking for. Why can't I find words today?
Because English is hard for you today, buddy.
But on and off ramps? Got both this time. You ever notice that there's semis always like parked on the side of those, and they're like there to sleep? It's like, pretty sure that's illegal, right? Because don't they always get checked by cops after a while?
I don't know.
But if it was, you think that they wouldn't be doing that. Because, like, I always wondered why somebody go there. But where are you supposed to go?
Well, I mean, if you're driving by, like, a Walmart or something, just...
Hang out for a couple hours? I hear they only get, like, little power naps here and there. So, like, 60 minutes or 30 minutes or something, and then they got to keep going, and then another 30 minutes later.
I thought it was they were only allowed to drive for, like, let's say 12 hours.
That's
I'm just making up numbers here. And then after that, then they get to sleep for, a couple hours or whatever, and then continue. Like, but see, I don't know, because we're not truck drivers.
Right, and you know, in some weird states they take advantage of it and they make them like do like a day and a half of driving.
Yeah, but they can't. You can't safely drive a day and a half.
I know, but you know it happens. You know something weird like that's happening somewhere.
If any of you guys watching this are truck drivers, let us know, like, down in the comments.
Yeah. Give us some information.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to hear.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn something new.
So, something weird that I always end up doing in conversations, and sometimes it just doesn't make sense. But, like, somebody will say something to me, like a greeting, or like a really specific, like,
enjoy your food.
Like, enjoy your food, or something like that. And I always go, yeah, you too. Like, I don't know why. Like, it's just a force of habit that I do with everybody. And it makes no sense. Like, if a waitress goes up to me and says, oh, enjoy your food. And I'm like, yeah, you too. Like,
then
what?
You're like, what?
Do you ever get that to happen to you?
I'm sure it has. Didn't that happen to you when we got lunch yesterday?
Yeah. That's what made me put it in the thing. But it happens to me all the time. Like, I'm trying to think of other examples, but it'll be like at work, somebody will be like, have fun working on such and such, and then I'll be like, yeah, you too. I'm like, wait, what? They're not working over there with me.
I don't know. I think we do that just not really thinking, or maybe like you're not really fully thinking of like what they said, so you're like, oh yeah, you too.
Yeah, I just trying to send the positive energy back to them. Or else they like. When somebody's in the middle of work and they're like, have a lovely day, and I go, yeah, you too. And I'm like, knowing that they're going to be stuck at work for God knows how long. Oh, yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
Right.
Actually, that one makes sense, though.
All right, now I'm going to kind of keep more of an eye on it and see if it happens more. I want to see if it's going to happen more now that I'm paying more attention to it or not.
For me or you?
Me. Because, you know, since I deal with the general public.
Right. So, last Friday I had off because we didn't have much work. And so, Mama Brad and I went shopping at the malls, near our local malls. And I got a bunch of cool, like, worded t-shirts. Yeah. And the first one that I was most excited to wear, that I wore on Monday to work, all it said, it was blue, and all it said was, I don't work here. So I thought that was funny.
Yeah.
And, yeah, I just, you know, had some cool ones. I don't know why that store doesn't have your size in anything, or very scarcely. But it seems like they're shaming on people.
I love the store.
And they always have awesome shirts.
That's why, like, I try not to look at the shirts, though, because it's, like, disappointing.
Yeah.
And I know not everywhere is going to cater to, you know, bigger people.
Do you think it's the reason why they don't do it is because then they'd have to charge more for those specific sizes? Because, you know, like, in our merch store, the bigger it gets,
it goes up a little bit.
It goes up a little bit in price. So, like, they're $5 shirts for us, but, like, for you guys say it's got to be, like, $6.
I mean, I would pay $6.
I know. I don't think that's the problem. Like, I don't think that's our problem. I think they just feel bad that they'd have to do that to you guys. Or maybe, here's the secret, get $3 shirts that actually cost $5, and then still make us charge $5 for them, and that way you guys can feel same excluded.
Alright. Yeah, it's...
I feel like that's what Walmart does. Because you don't have to pay extra for a bigger shirt. It's the same price as it is. I don't know. I'm trying to conduct business. I'd also like to know how you can make... Obviously, they sell those kind of places. They sell more than just shirts and stuff. But like, I'd like to know how I could make something that price and still be profitable from it. Because I would love for our like merch to be that, and actually like be sturdy. Like this is these cost a pretty penny, but like they're gonna last. We've worn them several times, and I wear this to work all the time, so like it's seen the roughness. Nobody asked for you, Epic Launcher.
Well, and I feel that, places feel like, oh, because it's more material. But look at it this way. Starting from a size small to a medium. Medium's going to have more material than a small. Medium to a large. Large is, you get what I'm getting at?
No, I get it.
So then why aren't those all different prices?
I don't know.
But I agree, like, at where I work, all the tank tops that I have, depending on the brand, like some, like I paid like $2.98, so $3.
Right.
For one,
And it's the same price as all the other ones. Yeah. I don't know. Just something to think about. Maybe somebody knows. Maybe somebody can give us the answer. This Friday, as of this recording, I will be covering for somebody that at work who's not going to be there because they're going to a sporting event with their girlfriend or whatever. And I'm just thinking, I don't think we've ever gone to a sporting event together yet. And I was like, wouldn't that be fun to do sometime? Like, what sport would you want to see most, probably?
Probably football.
Football? American football?
Yeah.
Not football?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've had fun at some football games. Would we, wait until they're playing, the 49ers or something so you can see the 49ers? I mean, it doesn't have to be the first time, but, eventually you could see the 49ers.
Eventually, that would be kind of fun. My team versus your team.
Right.
Well...
See, I usually, go to, a more local team, so, the Chiefs or the Bears or something like that.
That's fine.
Or even go, the Titans or something. But if they were playing, one of our teams, because otherwise we'd have to go clear to Seattle or San Francisco, which we could easily do San Francisco.
Hey, I wouldn't mind going back home.
Right? I definitely would love to see, all the stadiums someday, both football, baseball, maybe even basketball and hockey.
I've been to baseball before. I find, at least for baseball, I find it more exciting to actually be there versus watching it on TV, because with TV you got all the dang ads, commercials and stuff. But I just feel, being at the stadium, getting to heckle the team as they're,
The only thing that I can understand might reasonably, and there's a lot of arguments for it, be more fun to watch at home than actually go to the event, is honestly wrestling. I can see the argument for it. Obviously, you're not going to get that live crowd energy, which is something. But if you're a homebody, you're going to probably get a better view than most people do at the wrestling event. So, I could see why the argument for that would be. Now, you could argue that about football and baseball and all of them, too, because they got good cameras and stuff. But you can pretty much see the whole thing no matter where you're sitting in those, because the way they're seated.
Yeah, it's
the way it's seated.
I don't know. Yeah.
But
I don't know. I mean, when we went to, the wrestling event.
Right.
Just for me, because I'm so short, yeah, it would have been great to be a little closer, but I know the seats that we got weren't cheap.
Right.
So in that aspect, it's I'm thankful that, at that point in time we were in a place to where we could get the tickets.
But that's also a thing where it's if you're paying a decent price, you think you should at least be able to see the ring, which we really couldn't.
Right. But as I've said before, though, just being there at the, the Royal Rumble, just actually getting to like participate in like the people's like entrances.
Yeah.
You know, it just it hits completely different than when you're doing it at home. When you're doing it at home with like just me and him, you know, and the dogs barking in the background.
What's crazy?
And then like everyone getting into it, you know.
So like they always say, like in wrestling, they say when they go out of country, that's the loudest they ever get, because those people are so more grateful because they hardly ever get to see the wrestling events. But this year they said that in Indianapolis, at the Royal Rumble, was one of the loudest times too. So like when we went, that crowd got rowdy and they got loud, and it was one of the loudest things. And I've watched the Royal Rumble since we were there, and I'm like, holy crap, this was way louder than it even sounded like when we were there. Because like honestly, like I had people text me, do you need earplugs for how loud it is? And I was like, I don't understand. It's not that loud, you know? But when I watched it back, all I could hear is, like, I'm like, holy crap, were we really that loud? And I remember at one time, you know, when it was, I think it was LA Knight and Jey Uso, and they were fighting back, and it was going, yeah, yeet,
Yeah.
or whatever. Or maybe it was just John Cena and Jay towards the end. But all I remember is when everybody was saying yeet at the same time, you felt everybody's yeet in unison, like in your chest. It was like, whoa. Like I had to stop.
I mean, that that is definitely an experience like I won't forget. And like just like how some people have like the pyrotechnics on their entrance.
Yeah.
Like, oh, good Lord, I thought that, you know, I'm surprised the place didn't catch fire.
I always wondered how those work. And like when you're watching it on TV, it looks like everybody comes from like just one spot easily. But when we watched it, it was like, no, this is like all cluttered, really. Like it looks like there's so much space for them, you know? But it's like, no, we're right there.
And for me, like that experience was pretty cool, just to be in like the same like arena as like my favorite wrestlers, like Drew McIntyre, Sheamus, at that point in time, Seth.
Still Seth.
Acknowledge
you.
And
Cody Rhodes.
You know, that was just to be. Oh yeah, I can't forget Jay. Like he's like the most important one.
Yeah.
If you know, you know.
Yeet.
But yeah, so just like literally being in like the same arena or football stadium, whatever you want to call it.
It's Colts Stadium, so yeah.
As, you know, some of my favorites. It gave me chills.
And that night we ran more touchdowns than the Colts have ever ran, just trying to find our seats. We literally would go from one part of this back and forth, because they didn't have them alphabetically ordered at all. I think we were like seat Fs or something, or Es or something like that. And we were next to like R's and Q's and stuff. I'm like, what? How am I supposed to know that I was right here?
Right.
Because conveniently, right as we get, so everybody's got these little signs that tells you where the sections are, and conveniently, right when we finally get our concessions and we're coming down, signs are coming down, and I'm like,
well, you would think they would leave them until
closer to the thing, you know?
Yeah, everything's starting.
And then you'd go ask security and stuff. You think they got like a map over there or something, you know, help you out.
It's basically like, oh, well, go figure it out yourself. And it's like,
I don't know.
I'm just
Only one guy knew. Like, yeah, yours is right there. I'm like, thank you.
At that point, it's like, well, I'm just going to stand.
I thought we were going to have to. Or just find a random seat.
Find a random seat that's closer to the front.
Right? Right next to BD.
That would have been cool. Been like, hey, how's it going? Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah. It would have been funny.
But no, definitely though, would love to, you know, go football game or something like that.
Yeah. Everybody keeps asking me, when's your next wrestling event? When's your next wrestling event? I'm like, I got things in the works right now. Like, I can't just be spending money on wrestling events. Like, I was like, we got a wedding that's coming up. I said, that's my next big event. Maybe we'll wrestle after that. I don't know.
I mean,
I'm definitely winning.
Nah.
But yeah, today at work, as of this recording, which is on the 16th of September, Tuesday, 2025. At work, they were doing some safety trainings, and they're training us on fire extinguishers. So I got to put out a fire on my own.
You know, I will be dead honest with you. Never had to use one. Don't know if I know the exact right way to put out a fire. Isn't it like you sweep, like you
aim at the base and you sweep.
Well, you pull the pin, squeeze, and then you aim
pin, squeeze.
At the base.
And sweep. But you don't want to be right up on it. You want to be a distance away. Because if you're too close to it, if it's a liquid fire, you could splash it up. And then you're just spreading it around, basically. There's different extinguishers for different types of fires. There's electrical fires, which need more of like a foam to them because it constricts the air that brings the fire.
And fires need air. Yeah.
And then like liquid ones I think are more of a like watered down, like to water out the fire. Dilute it. Could be wrong. I don't know.
Again, if any of you know, let us know in the comments.
Could have had them mixed the opposite way.
But yeah.
I think that's right.
Never had to. I've never been trained.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad thing, though.
No. I got my own fire extinguisher right here. That's what somebody was at work, like, they're like, because we have secret numbers at work or whatever that you have to call for, like, brigade or whatever. And they're like, and where do you tell them to go? And there's I-beams on to tell them what area we're on. And somebody's like, just tell them wherever you see smoke is where. And we're just all laughing. It's like, hey, you're not wrong.
But I don't think that was exactly the answer.
No, they didn't like that answer. They laughed, but they didn't like that answer. When you get a lot of factory guys, you're going to get smart asses. You wonder where I get it. I was born this way.
So, do we want to try a couple of these?
Well, I thought we'd try these first.
Oh, end it with
Swedish Friends. Yeah, we'd end it with something gross. And then, obviously, the Dragonfly bonus feature.
Yes.
So, you've heard of Swedish Fish. We've even had these before on here, I believe.
I don't.
Well, we tried them before, anyways. Right. The blue raspberry lemonade ones. These ones are Swedish Fish Friends. And Friends. So, it's going to have fish and friends. So, it's actually watermelon and strawberry. So, there's a sea turtle. There's a regular fish. You can show to them.
Regular fishy fish.
Watermelon sea turtle.
Watermelon sea turtle. How cute. Look at.
I'd get a regular fishy fish. A lot of regular fishy fish.
Have you ever noticed?
Dolphin that looks like a carp.
A dolphin that looks like the fishy fish, kind of. Have you ever noticed that where you have something like that where it's like multiple like flavors?
Yeah.
But it seems like there's a lot of one particular flavor. Like you would think that wouldn't you think would want to try and like balance it, kind of make it even?
I like to think that that's when they're working on a Friday and the guy's like, I don't care. It's almost the weekend. I don't have to be here tomorrow.
Which one are you?
All grape.
I'm doing the dolphin.
And that's how Sour Patch Kids got all grape flavor. On accidental, but made it a design.
Alright, I'm doing the dolphin.
Dolphin. Tank it, sink it, and home. Eee!
Strawberry?
That's the best dolphin impression I can do. Eek! That's
what
definitely strawberry.
It's supposed to?
Strawberry.
And here I am saying watermelon.
This is watermelon. Sea turtle.
Now we're doing sea turtle?
No, we'll save it for last.
Hi-ya!
Regular. What flavor is regular? Cherry? Kind of tastes like medicine, so cherry.
I don't know, I'm kind of
Swedish? Does it taste like Swedish?
I'm kind of combating a cold, so
Well, fuck you then. I don't want to get sick.
You literally sleep mere inches away from me. You're bound to get sick.
Nah, I don't get sick. We'll try a little bit of blue raspberry lemonade. Tink. Those are the best ones, honestly.
Whoever thought blue could taste so good?
And if you guys remember, little skeleton over here. First off, he's got his balls today. Oh, he dropped a ball. One of his balls dropped.
Yay! So proud of him.
Yeah, he's a big boy now. Well, anyways, his name is Hubert. And when I was at the candy store, ironically the same store that had the shirts, I found these. They say, always original, Hubert's best.
You pulled a fidget.
It's dinosaur sour gummies, but it has Hubert's name on it. So he makes them. And this is balloon animal ones. These are non-sour. These are sour. So, you open one, I open the other. 3, 2, 1.
I like how it gives you the little...
Yours opened easily.
So here's a...
Ooh, it smells good. Ooh. Then I done it for a second. I've never had balloon animal shaped gummies. Oh, this is a balloon animal frog.
I'm eating a...
Pterodactyl. Do you know how to spell a pterodactyl?
It starts with a P. The P is silent.
Right?
Okay, and then why is...
Who comes up with that shit?
Knife? Why is it spelled K-N-I-F-E?
Right? Or like the silent S's and stuff. Or
like in thought, T-H-O-U-G-H-T.
Balloon butterfly?
Oh. There.
What about QU on everything? Like, who made that a rule?
Question. Oh, if like queso, Q-U-E-S-O or whatever.
Any Q word usually has like a U.
Quiet.
It's like a balloon wiener dog? Fish? I have no idea. Oh, it's a balloon giraffe.
Oh.
Look at that. Took a while to figure out what's what.
It's me, it's a sour T-Rex. It's got this short little nubby arms.
You haven't been sharing with me. Here's a balloon frog. I'll have a sour fidget.
I'll have a pterodactyl.
They are sour.
No, they're not. And then we'll both...
Yeah, they are. Oh!
I don't know what this one is, but...
What's the fucking... The one with the little burn in the back. I don't know my dinosaurs. I actually wasn't that into dinosaurs growing up.
Neither was I.
My brother was. He made us watch Jurassic Park all the time. I already gave you a balloon butterfly.
So I'm gonna eat a...
You want a balloon monkey?
I'll eat a purple...
grape one? I need grape. No, that's not grape. Oh, I get purple T-Rex too.
Did you have a green one? Have a green one.
Oh, hey! That was always my favorite one too. It's the one with the little horn.
Triceratops?
Was it Triceratops?
I don't know, I was thinking of Power Rangers.
I don't know what's what. I didn't get a monkey. Balloon monkey, you can't really see him.
Mine
you can also make it into a ring.
See?
Who gets the orange frog?
You can have the orange frog. I'm getting kind of...
Yeah, because we still have other things to try. So do we call it quits on these for now?
I am. This gummy monkey is delicious, though.
It was. So was the frog. Alright, we got...
Should we do this one?
Yeah, we gotta do that.
You can have fun with that one. I am not.
I'm gonna take this later. Towards the end. It is a pickle flavored Dum Dum. We got a bunch of them. I got a second bag. Pickle flavored Dum Dums.
And then here we can show you what I'm opening up.
So remember when we did the little roulette yellow one. It had like mango, pineapple, lemon, banana. Maybe one other flavor that we're missing out on. Well, this one's a pickle roulette.
It's got apple, pickle, lemon, lime, and watermelon.
Which, first off, like, pickle's just going to take over all of those, isn't it?
Green apple,
like,
lemon, lime, watermelon.
Being next to each other is just going to rub flavors. And so then, like, maybe you're going to get, like, a watermelon that has a little bit of pickly to it.
Oh, and how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Just randomly grab 4.
I'm just going to grab one at a time. No sniffing to cheat. It's roulette.
They're the same color? Same?
Different consistency.
Ew, this one is
Yeah.
like melty.
Well, yeah, they've been out here for a minute.
Apple? I got green apple.
Mine was really sour. Maybe lemon lime?
No?
Mine tastes a little pickly. Like, do they all have like a hint of pickle in them, maybe? Because mine like was pretty sour to begin with. I can't tell if it's pickle or if I just have the placebo effect.
No, right when you said that, like...
Maybe they all have a secret bit of pickle in them.
Well, then that's no fun.
That was sour, and I couldn't figure out what the flavor was.
I think mine was the
Mine
green
might be
apple.
lemon lime.
Oh, they are...
Different colors. That's definitely a pickle. That's a gherkin color.
Can't really tell, but...
Mine's darkish.
Ew, that looks like a green... Ew, green bean!
I want to say mine was apple. If you're making that face, it must be pickle. Ooh, this one's melty too. Was it pickle?
I think so. Yeah, and we're good. There's no way you can get all...
Maybe watermelon?
You're braver than me.
I want to get a pickle one before I stop. Like, that's the point of the video, right? To get me grossed out. Oh, that's pickle.
Alrighty.
Yeah, you can tell when you got pickle.
So, do we want to end with a few of these lovely Bean Boozled?
Yeah, we'll bean booze you guys. We're going to be drunk on some bean booze.
So what do we do? Just...
Yep, and then push her down. You gotta pull it up high enough. There you go.
Okay, so grab it.
Oh, I'm doing this one?
I'm grabbing one for myself too.
Why? But I see why she gave me this one. It's either
Barf or peach.
Or dead fish or...
No.
Because they're kind of the same.
No.
Banana smoothie.
That looks...
Alright, barf or peach?
Oh, Jesus. And mine is either booger or juicy pear.
I hope you get booger.
I hope you get...
Peach.
Barf. Waiting for his reaction.
That was barf.
Because karma's gonna kick me in the butt.
Oh.
Okay, so again.
I feel like...
Booger or juicy pear?
Booger.
No, it's pear.
And then why'd you go?
Because I couldn't tell at first.
So,
Okay.
I will say this is like their 7th edition. But when these first came out, I feel like it rarely was bad. And now they just want everybody to be like, oh, I got the bad one. So they just put like 90% bad ones.
Alright, now you get to pick our fates. And I'll take this first one. You can't...
I didn't.
Which one could this be? That's,
You act like I picked that one out. Like
you did. No, I'm just kidding. Which could it be?
So...
It's like all orange.
I think they're still with beef, peach, or barf.
No, I get to pick yours.
No, I didn't pick yours last time.
Oh,
You jerky. Oh, I didn't get one. It could be dead fish or banana smoothie. Well, I guess I get 2.
I think it's banana.
I either get, and they're both the same. I either get burnt tire, or burnt rubber, or black licorice. So Fidget wouldn't want this one either way. Immediately burnt tire rubber.
So what does that taste like?
Find out.
No,
It kind of tastes like you ever chewed on a eraser?
No, can't say that I have. So.
Tastes like an eraser. If you know, you know. Like a eraser out, like one of those big erasers. Just.
Why are you eating a eraser?
Because I was trying.
Oh, son of a biscuit! I got two myself.
Hopefully you get burnt rubber.
Yeah,
Let's
I
see
got
if I get two burnt rubbers. It tastes like a tire. You know, like when you go to a tire store and you just smell tires.
Love that smell.
I do too. That's why it doesn't bother me that bad.
So, again, I either got black licorice or burnt rubber, which I'm going to hate.
Got burnt rubber again.
So what would this be?
Stink bug or toasted marshmallow?
Son of a biscuit.
I know them all.
Oh, no, I get to pick yours too. Here.
Peach or barf? Actually, this one's more dead fish or...
Okay, so I'll start with the...
burnt rubber.
Yeah.
Hopefully you get black licorice because you won't like that.
No, it tastes like an eraser.
Now you know what I mean, right? Tastes like an eraser. They're like, why the hell do you guys know what erasers taste like?
Because after you said the smell...
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yep, that's barf again. God dang.
So, stink bug or toasted oh God.
Can we get a good one? We're going to keep going until we get a good one. You got a good one, but I also have to get a good one. Gosh, I keep getting the same ones. It's like all they have is barf or peach. What'd you have? Stink bug? It's not that bad. It's not that stanky. This one's yours, actually. Peach or barf? Because I have chosen.
I just ate a stink bug.
Oh, I get two.
Good. I hope they're both bad.
Stinky sock or tutti frutti or liver and onion or cappuccino.
So which one is this? Stink bug?
Barf or peach again. It seems like that's all there's in here. Tutti frutti. Wait.
I can't tell. I have stink bug.
It was tutti frutti at first, but I think because of the other ones,
I can't.
it might have turned into a stinky sock. I don't
Here,
know.
bean me again. Like I couldn't tell.
That's liver and onion. Well, that's not fair.
I got either blue raspberry,
Berry blue,
berry blue, or toothpaste. Which I don't see how toothpaste is a punishment.
Do I dare take three? Oh, apparently.
Yep. Rotten banana.
This is top banana or wet dog. Top banana or wet dog.
It's blue raz.
That's wet dog.
Ew. But see, here's my question. Is for wet dog
Essence
and like
smell.
Band-Aid, like dirty Band-Aid or whatever. How the heck do they know what those taste like? Do they go around licking wet dogs and
Cappuccino or liver and onion?
Or dirty Band-Aids?
Liver and onion again. Or burnt rubber. Or black licorice. Black licorice.
Ugh. You did that on purpose.
No, I didn't. Both could be either burnt rubber or black licorice.
Or one of each.
Final round each. After you do that one, you can do it.
Well, for me?
For both of us. That way you can't say I chose your fate. Nope, not that one. I'm getting a couple shuffled through, so that way.
I think this one, even though, why does it taste like coffee? Kind of. Might be burnt. No, they were both the same.
Huh. Maybe it was too close to one. I feel like you get a little bit of stuff if they're too close to one. Like it rubbed off on it or something.
Because I think one...
I'm shuffling it.
I think this one that I just ate was rubber.
Oh yeah. Smell like a tire shop? Or it tastes like a tire shop smells? Alright. Choose our fate.
Or you could have...
It's not the same.
So I'm picking mine first?
If you want, you're the host.
Okay, I got 2.
Let's go with a winner. Come on. Give me 1, 2.
Okay.
Stinky sock or tutti frutti, it looks like.
Yeah, so
And
mine...
a bar for peach again.
This one is which...
The smoothie or...
So dead fish or strawberry banana smoothie.
It's dead fish, you can tell. Nope, strawberry banana smoothie. Was it so good?
And
I
then,
thought she was going to be like, oh.
Oh.
Cappuccino or...
Liver and onion.
Which I like livers.
I've never tried... I want to try it.
Sorry.
I love onions. Okay.
Liver and onion. Definitely not cappuccino from that face. That gave her sad face. She's like, darn it, it was cappuccino.
No, it tastes like dog food.
That's liver and onion. Alright. Which one should I do first? Barf or peach? Barf. God, I've ate so much barf. I'm like a dog.
That's not something I thought I'd hear my fiance say.
Stinky sock or tutti frutti?
Come on, tutti frutti.
Stinky sock.
Dang.
I'm telling you, most of them are bad anymore. Alright, folks. Hopefully you enjoyed that. I didn't overreact because we've done this millions of times.
I know, but it's still...
It's still gross.
Yeah, like that stink bug, it literally felt like it popped in my mouth.
Like, you'll never get used to it.
No, I mean,
But
that's fun, though.
I'm not I'm not saying that on clip. But I don't spit them out, is what I'm going to say. Because it's just like, yeah, just put them down the gullet. My mom cheats. She breaks them. Oh, and it's like, no, that's not what you're supposed to do.
I feel like, yeah, we should keep these around for stream.
Yeah, I've been doing them on streams lately. Donations make me eat weird candy.
Alright, guys, well, I hope you enjoyed this
Don't forget this.
wonderful episode.
Pickle flavored dum dum.
And we'll catch you all in the next one. And as always,
Much love. You're doing it.
pick your nose.
Poke, poke, poke. Hey! Look at all these dragonflies. Come on, dragonflies, assemble! Last year was even worse. Look at that. Isn't that crazy?
Yep.
Oh, right by the camera. Right here, guys. It's like they're showing off for the camera. You see how fast they are?
Yeah.
But they'll like go right in front of the camera. Say hi right here. Right here, guys. Dance them like puppets. All right.